the cost of one single burger in every sense of the word is staggering.
It's not that expensive. So that's done. Next question. No, we need more. If you literally pound for pound compare beans, rice, lentils, etc., to meat, dairy, etc., you are going to save so much money on the plant-based option, and you're going to produce so much more food out of it. And not only that, it's healthier food for you. So if we want to talk expensive beyond just your wallet, let's talk about our health expense and the expense that it is when you're eating unhealthy. Then this is such a money-saving way to eat and live.
And then, of course, there's the cost. Some of you might have seen the true cost, for example, of a hamburger, the infographic that tells you what went into producing that single half-pound burger, the amount of water and food to feed that cow over a number of years, and the land required.
As a rule of thumb, I don't find eating plant-based to be more expensive than when I shopped and I wasn't plant-based. It's all about where you're shopping, how efficient you are, but the same could be said no matter what you eat. You can always find ways, to save a little bit of money at the grocery store.
You decide how expensive your shopping cart
Yes.
is going to be. And if you decide you're going to go to that aisle that has all the prepared foods and spend most of your time there, doesn't matter if it's meat-based or plant-based, you're going to be spending a lot of money.
A great way to think about this is if you've ever gone on a diet of any sorts, and I'm not comparing this to a diet, but I just mean in terms of the mindset of thinking. I'm not putting certain things in my grocery cart. It's very similar when you stop putting eggs and meat and cheese and dairy and all that sort of stuff in your cart. Those numbers start racking up. And you're like, I can take all those dollars and put them towards fresh, organic, if you want, produce. So you have more money to spend on the healthier foods. So things that I like to take advantage of are local farmers markets. If you can join a CSA, ugly produce boxes, misfits, things like that you can get into and get some really great fresh produce as well.
I will always maintain that the more you go out, the more you buy prepared packaged food, not only is it not as good for your health, like you're saying, Robin, but it's also going to be more expensive. That's what the vegan dollar is for. First of all, I started buying my own popcorn from the bulk section, and I did the math once, and for the few tablespoons of popcorn kernels at the bottom of the pan to make a big bowl, it was like 10 cents.
That's crazy.
And I bought all of my favorite stuff to make a sandwich at home instead of going and getting takeout, like a takeout bowl for $12 or $15. And I was like, oh man, I got the fancy bread and the fancy vegan cheese and the fancy mayonnaise, the vegan mayonnaise. And even when I did the math, I made 4 huge sandwiches and each one was $4.40, I think. So it just goes to show that even if you're going all out with a plant-based diet to make your favorite thing, you're not spending any more than you would on a meat-based diet.